So, this will be a bit different to the previous videos on my channel, of which there is only three of varying quality. So, episode 3 of my hardcore series is around 70% done. All I need to do is finish working with some villagers, but I really haven't had time to record much of late. You can expect that within the next month. I'll try and get it out before the month's done. I don't know whether I'll continue with that series, because I have other things I do want to do with this channel. But I'll probably go up to at least episode 5. That will probably be the minimum you get. Anyways, this video is going to be focused on something that another YouTuber known as RecRap is doing. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Everyone knows who RecRap is. Getting all armor trims. Now, this is a monumental task. If you were to do it from just one trim of each one, it would take you 26,000 diamonds, which is roughly like, I can't remember what it was. It's like 6 or 10 diamond beacons. And now, in this world, I do have a diamond beacon over here, but imagine this amount of work, which took me months, because obviously I can't spend all day, every day doing stuff, so it took me months to finish this, and I haven't even started on a netherite beacon yet. I know, disgraceful. But before 1.20 came out, I did do some, well, not some, it just took me a month. This is like insane amount of work. 640 netherite ingots to do this. All of this. This is 160 sets of netherite armor. Yes. Yes. And this was simply so I didn't have to collect netherite upgrade templates, because that would have been, quite frankly, just so much harder. So I did this. Now I have so many sets of netherite armor ready and waiting, all of them that I need. I still need to get all the diamond armor, which shouldn't be too hard. I've got a villager set up over here. These two guys will sell me every set of armor I need for 1 emerald. I can only buy 3 of them at a time, but I'm not that limited by time. Iron armor, which I have a very good iron farm over here, designed by Silent Whisperer. Basically all of the farms in this world, except for that cactus farm, which I custom designed, were designed by Silent Whisperer. And obviously cactus farms aren't that hard to make. This farm is probably going to make it not so problematic to get all of the iron armor. That won't be an issue. Gold armor? I'm planning on building a gold farm. Don't know how long that will take, but yeah. I'm planning on doing that, so gold armor shouldn't be an issue. Hoglin farm for leather armor. Haven't built that yet either. I need to build a lot of stuff for this. I have a ghast farm, which Silent Whisperer's most recent ghast farm design, which is just split density, so that you can basically have 2 separate mob caps. So that's where I get all my gunpowder for it. I'll fly over to a desert which I've demolished to show you where I got all the sand from, and I mined, I think it was 10 3k to 4k 1,000 blocks long TNT tunnels, with a TNT being placed every second block. So that's how I got all the ancient debris. As for gold, most of the gold was just gotten from mining nether gold and smelting it up with my silk touch pickaxe. And as you can see, my levels are pretty high. That's from the way I healed my tools was a Silent Whisperer's, I can't remember what version he's on now. He's created many of them, but not his most recent one, but his second most recent Guardian farm. As you can see here, this is the desert I demolished to get all of the sand I needed. Many hours have been spent in this desert. Many hours. I'm just sad that I didn't record all of this because I didn't really want to record any of this until just recently. So I didn't have any of that recorded, which is rather a shame because it would have been not so much interesting content, but I would have had at least something to show for how I did that. And as you may know, if you're one of the 9 people who has been subscribed to me, my previous videos were recorded on an iPad, which was not great. There's also major storage limitations. And as for the version, this is Bedrock Edition, so for all of the Java Edition players, I don't know why you have a problem with that, but some people seem to, so yeah. Since I started on the Nintendo Switch and then moved to an iPad with a controller, and now I'm on PC, so I do have Java Edition, so if you want Java Edition content, comment that down below. But my main edition will always be Bedrock, because this world is, I'll show you up here, on day 3090, and that has been countless hours, hundreds of hours put into this world that I'm not going to leave just to go play Java Edition. That's not something I'm going to do, so yeah, most content's going to be on Bedrock Edition due to my history. And there's a lot of unfinished projects at the moment. This wall is not at all important to the running of the getting llama trims, but it's something I'm working on at the moment, so I guess I might bring that up. There is a goat here. In case you're wondering where this goat came from, they keep escaping from this little thing I put them in. I don't really know how to do it, keep them in here without making it really ugly with leads or glass, so that's just how it is for now. Anyway, getting back onto topic, I am currently excavating a large area for display of the armor trims, because obviously if I'm doing something that requires so much effort, I might as well, if I can get on top of this fence, I might as well display them in a nice spot. So over here is a 200 by 300 area which had a mountain in the middle of it that I'm clearing out for a museum which will hold every mob, every tropical fish variant, as well as all the variants of other mobs, every block in an item frame, and every plant, because that is a thing that also exists. Anyway, I tried to blow this mountain up, but as you can see by the tattered remains of it, it didn't go so well. Well, it did go well. All the TNT exploded. I didn't die. Everything went quite well. But what didn't go well is not all of it exploded. Most of it, in fact, is still intact, and I'm still going to have to mine it all through. And as you can see here, actually not all of it exploded. So I basically digged a bunch of tunnels through it and laced TNT through there. And it's a real shame it didn't work, because this is going to be many more hours of work. I guess that's what you have to do when you want to display your drip, though. And one chunk mining thing. I don't know why I'm just showing you everything I've done in this world when the only thing that pertains to this video is armor trim stuff, but I mined a chunk out. It took me about a week. I had COVID at the time, so I had a lot of free time. I've also gotten bedrock in this world by a now patched bug to do with the end portal frame. Not end portal frame, the end portal inside the end. And these villagers keep getting stuck on this thing. Anyway, this is where I'm storing the materials. As you can see, I've got 13 ward armor trims from actually trying to find the silence one, which has turned out to be quite difficult. I've got all of the materials I need, minus netherite. after getting 640 ingots, I was kind of hesitant to go back out and get 96 pieces, so yeah. Anyway, so 96 of every material needed, plus some diamonds for the duplication, but I only have 8, so I have enough to duplicate 1 trim. And if you're wondering what I've got on my main armor set, the Vex armor trim. Not because I couldn't get silence, definitely not that, but because I actually think this looks better than silence. Less loud, more subtle. I mean, it's not really subtle, you can really tell it's there, but it looks better in my opinion. So yeah, I might upload some more videos. I don't really know what to film of it and what not to film of it, but I might upload some more videos on that. Or I might just upload a little bit of a tour of my world, showing you some of my infrastructure. I'll go and show you my gas farm. Actually, no, I'll go and show you my XP farm now, because that's obviously a big part of it. I would not be able to get this if I had to wait at my very old, like, that's been there since basically day 200, my now very old Blaze farm. And if you're wondering why I'm on day 30, almost 3,100 and haven't really built that much, that's because at day 800 my world corrupted and I lost pretty much all of my save data. Not my save data, I lost every loaded chunk, which was in a 12 chunk radius around spawn where I was AFKing at the time. And because I was not very smart, I didn't have a copy. Well, I did have a copy, but for some reason I deleted it before I'd actually checked to see whether my world was okay. I saw the message come up and I was like, yeah, nothing's happened. Let's just delete the world, which could have saved everything. And I don't really mind because I got rid of a lot of my disgustingly looking builds so I could replace them with better ones, but yeah. It was quite a bad decision on my part. And anyway, this is the XP farm. It gives me 100 levels in 2 minutes. So, I mean, not 2 minutes, 10 minutes. 100 levels in 10 minutes. So it's quite a good one. Only took me maybe 40 days to build. So it's quite decent. I also used it to enchant an entire shulker box worth of god bows. So... And now I will show you my gas farm, because that is something I am very proud of. That took me a long time and a lot of troubleshooting because for some reason the gas just kept escaping. I don't know why, but they would like glitch through the minecarts and just start flying everywhere and taking up the mob cap, so it would slow down significantly. That was very annoying. But I did eventually get it working. I also have a raid farm which I used to buy everything, but that's not really relevant to right now. Yeah, I have a gas farm that is very good. It's basically, as till I show you all you need to know. I'll cut back to once I have gotten there, because it is 1400 blocks away in the nether. Here we go. This is the gas farm that I created. It gets me around a double chest worth of gunpowder on each side per hour. At least that's what it did last time I checked. It was quite dangerous until I installed this glass safety rails, because the glass would just shoot at me as I was here, which is quite annoying. And if you're wondering, this world was created in 1.18 around January last year. So January, I think the exact date would be January 28th, 2022. So do with that what you will. This is quite an old world. I will come back once I am back home. So here we are now on a copy of my world, and as you can see, I don't have cheats enabled, so that means I don't have cheats enabled, and I can still have I can still have achievements on this world, so yeah, I didn't ever use cheats or creative mode, but now, on this copy of my world, I am to use some footage of the netherite mines. I probably should have waited because you can't go through nether portals in Spectator. So, back into creative real quick. Then back into Spectator. Apparently not. Mojang, another bug. To add to the multitude of bugs that are currently in your broken game. Anyway, here underneath is where I tried and failed to get a flying machine working, so I gave up on this thing, which was completely and utterly broken and didn't work at all, and went back to the much more annoying, much more manual way of, this was bed mining, but eventually after the second one I gave up on bed mining and went with TNT mining. All of these tunnels go out 3,000 blocks. I'm pretty sure one of them goes out 4,000 blocks because I didn't get enough to be worthwhile. I'll show you here. Chat /TP as where I currently am. Actually no. I just need to make sure which direction I'm going in this direction. So chat /TP as let's just say 3,000 current position. The tunnel is still here. It goes all the way from here, and this was, I'm pretty sure, the 4K blocks tunnel because it goes another 1,000 blocks in that direction. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time in these netherite mines. A lot of time. So now that we are back... Go away. So now that we are back home, I will probably finish this video up here because there's not much more to say. I'm gonna get all the armor trims like Wreckrap is doing. It's probably gonna take me 4 or 5 times as long, but I'm gonna do it. And I don't know, maybe it'll be 1.28 per time I'm done, but I'm gonna do it. And maybe I'll share the journey with whoever's watching my videos. So that is Middle Seed signing out. Goodbye.